Hey everyone and welcome. Well, you see what's happening on our streets with the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestine protests. Peaceful protest is supposed to be. And you've heard my opinions on this. But if anyone knows exactly where Europe is heading, it's an Iranian.
The core is rotten, and I can behold the tide.
Now this lady is an Iranian that fled to Canada. And she stands up in Parliament and warns the world, as far as I'm concerned. Have a listen to what she says.
When my parents immigrated to Canada in 1986, I was a year old. And the reason that they immigrated to Canada from Iran is because in 1979 there was an Islamic revolution, and our once free and democratic country was taken over by radical Islamists, was taken over by terrorists, and was taken over by fascists. And we were blessed to be able to come to Canada to escape that hatred, to escape that radical, fundamentalist, Islamo-fascist ideology. And that's the same regime, Madam Speaker, that denies the Holocaust. That's the same regime that spreads anti-Semitic information and propaganda, not just inside the Islamic regime of Iran, but around the world, and through its proxies like Hamas and Hezbollah and others. And I happened to come across this pro-Hamas celebration, this pro-Hamas rally. It was the first time in my life that I'd ever felt uncomfortable as a Canadian. The hate, the anger, the way they were marching, the chants they were making, that's something you see in the Islamic regime in Iran. You do not see that in Canada. That's the kind of behavior you see in radical fundamentalist countries, not in Canada. That is not the Canada that my parents immigrated to. That is not the Canada that we were raised in.
Gold digger Mali, she's called. Well done. And if anyone knows what's coming for us, wake up, people. Wake up, everyone around you. Let them listen to this lady who's experienced it, and her family's experienced it. So much so that they had to flee to Canada. And now Canada and the UK and everywhere else in Europe and the West are going down exactly the same route. So spread this out, everyone. Make sure everybody you know sees this, even the naysayers, because it needs to be out in the open now. Let's expose the ideology for what it is. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.